Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Holden Blaze, and today we're going to be talking about Arcblock cryptocurrency. Arcblock is a cryptocurrency that got completely overlooked last bull market and is coming back with a vengeance at the start of 2024. In the past month alone, we've seen Arcblock pump from 20 cents all the way to highs around $1.60. Since then, we've been consolidating at that $1 mark, and despite the massive pump that we've seen in the past month, I personally think Arcblock still has a long ways to go this coming bull market. I will tell you exactly why in this video, but note, I am not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I just hope to put this cryptocurrency on more people's radars so you can do your own research before investing. With that being said, a quick glance at CoinMarketCap shows us that the market cap of Arcblock is around $100 million, and honestly, that's still not that big. We've seen meme coins with really no value balloon up to $50 billion. And while Arcblock is definitely not a meme coin, I think it can easily get a market cap in the billions of dollars. Obviously, it would have been nice to grab a larger bag when the market cap was around $20 million. However, we need to note that price would basically do a 10x if we were to see Arcblock hit a market cap of $1 billion. Now, do I personally think that's possible? Absolutely. I'm going to show you why on their website. This right here is the main page of their website, and there is a lot of different things that Arcblock is trying to tackle. In this video, I don't plan to cover all of these segments. However, I will cover the NFT Studio, the Creator Studio, and the DID wallet, which you can attach to DID spaces. I personally think that decentralized identity is going to be such a huge player in this coming bull market that it makes the most amount of sense to focus on these aspects of Arcblock. However, you need to note that Arcblock does have many other attributes with it and has many functions in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. With that being said, let's cover the updated roadmap for Arcblock 2024. Robert Mao released this article just about a week ago, and while I'm not going to cover every single bullet point here, I want to highlight a few sentences. You should note from 2018 to 2023, Arcblock's main focus was solely fixated on technology and completing their platform. Education, partnerships, and marketing are all of the main focuses in 2024. Basically, they're saying that they realize since 2018, they have not been marketing their project to its full potential. However, instead of being a cryptocurrency that's all about marketing but has no technology behind it, they wanted to focus on their technology, and then now, come 2024, they're going to focus heavily on marketing. I think this is a brilliant strategy, and it makes a lot of sense if you watch some of the videos from Robert Mao. He has a really long-term mindset, and he seems like a super genuine individual. However, if we look at this roadmap a little bit more, we can see that in Q1 of 2024, Arcblock's lead products will officially graduate. This is what we've been seeing take place, their technology finally coming to fruition and causing their cryptocurrency to pump a lot in price. Moving on to Q2 of 2024, we will see Arcblock put a bigger emphasis on marketing and education. I think this is coming at the ideal time for this bull market. We're going to see a lot of newbies flood into this market right around the Bitcoin halving, and they're going to have no idea what Arcblock does or how it functions. If Arcblock can put an emphasis on educating these individuals how Arcblock solves different cryptocurrency issues, then I think we will see a much larger retail adoption of this cryptocurrency. We need to note that Arcblock is already on Coinbase, which makes it super easy for retail to buy into. And so given the fact that we all know there's going to be this euphoric part of this coming bull market, I think a lot of newbies will find out about Arcblock and invest some of their money into it. Now, possibly the most exciting part of this roadmap here is this little note they included in Q2 of 2024, which says, "We also expect to announce some exciting new partnerships this quarter, some of which are very future-oriented and have ties to technology companies. Currently, the details of these partnerships are under development, and we'll announce them at the appropriate time." I'm personally thinking that Arcblock knows that these announcements are going to pump the price of ABT in a big way, and so they want to strategically plan when these announcements come to the public, and it's looking like we will see some of these announcements in Q2 of 2024. We should note that's only a couple of months away, and I personally think Arcblock will see a lot of price appreciation before the Bitcoin halving. We are currently hovering around $1, and in all honesty, once we break all-time highs, I think Arcblock can really fly, maybe getting all the way up to $4 before the Bitcoin halving. Now again, that's just speculation. I'm not a financial advisor. However, if we move on to Q3 of 2024, we see that Arcblock is planning to launch a global builders hackathon. Hackathons are great because it encourages a lot of talented people to come into Arcblock's ecosystem, and from there they can hire out these individuals to help make their product better. We can see that Arcblock's founder Robert Mao has participated in many international hackathon events and won first place several times during the early stages of his entrepreneurship. Basically, I think Robert Mao is trying to find other individuals just like him by hosting this hackathon, and hopefully that's only going to make the team of Arcblock even stronger. Moving to Q4 of 2024, we're going to see Arcblock continue to try to scale and host a builders conference. This will be called ABC, and basically this conference encourages developers to make products using Arcblock's technology, and in return they will provide a lot of funding for that to be the next unicorn company. As a whole, I'm really happy with this roadmap. I think Arcblock is very conscious of where they are in this bull market. They know the bull cycle is just beginning, and so seeing them switch their focus towards marketing and education, I think is super bullish. We should also note that Robert Mao ends this article on a very optimistic note, saying that one thing is certain: the Arcblock platform, our partnerships, and our product will set industry standards for years to come. That we can promise. I personally already appreciate how optimistic the team behind Arcblock is. In all of their recent tweets and articles, they have a very strong, optimistic tone that's underlying all of their messaging, and I personally think they know that their project is going to explode this coming bull market. However, I also want to show you some of the developments that are already coming into fruition. Arcblock recently launched their DID wallet. I personally downloaded it from Google Chrome right here. While it doesn't have that many people using it, we can see there's only 7 ratings so far. I do think this is a massive step into building out their ecosystem, and while I did see some typos and some Chinese lettering while I was in the English language setting, I do have high hopes for this DID wallet because I think the creator studio tied to it can legitimately compete with LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn might be one of the most boring social media platforms out there. However, I can tell you, as someone enrolled in college, basically any guest speaker I have highlights the need for LinkedIn. Most of these guest speakers are hiring individuals themselves, and they say they look through LinkedIn to try to find candidates. While that's all great, what is stopping someone from impersonating another person on LinkedIn and providing false information to the platform? The thing with DID spaces is that all of your posts will have a decentralized ID attached to them, and therefore people can guarantee that you are the person posting that information and not an AI bot. This may sound far-fetched, but honestly, even when I'm doing research for these videos, I can tell that half of the news articles were created purely from AI. There's a ton of content out there now that's all AI automated, and the current Web 2 infrastructure doesn't have a good way of realizing what is a bot account and what is a real human being. If you put all of that data on the blockchain, you suddenly have the availability to verify who exactly posted that information and what information and data belongs to what individuals. I know the whole concept of decentralized identity may be a little confusing if this is your first time hearing about it, but I actually have a great example of it being used in the real world. See, if we go back to this roadmap article that we just covered and scroll all the way down to the bottom, we can see other people who have their DID wallets set up posting in the comments section. Not only that, but all of the comments are tied to their specific decentralized ID. That means if I was trying to copy this dude right here and try to pretend to be his account, I could copy his profile picture, his username, and basically any public data he provides. However, I cannot have that decentralized ID attached to my content. Therefore, it's obvious that I am not the real user, and therefore that impersonator account is much easier to spot and realize that you should not trust their information. As a whole, I think DID spaces will initially struggle to get users. I think it'll be super niche and probably just filled with crypto nerds like you and me. However, if we do see a future where AI content spamming is a thing, I see a service like DID spaces possibly becoming very large. If DID spaces was to reach the level that LinkedIn Learning is at right now, we would definitely see Arcblock's price much higher than any of us can imagine. However, with that being said, I also want to highlight this completely separate aspect that Arcblock is also focused on, which is their NFT Studio. Basically, in their NFT Studio, they are harnessing the power of AI to make it really easy to generate a whole batch of NFTs and put it on the Arcblock blockchain. They basically boast that they are the one-stop shop for all of your NFT needs, and instead of something like OpenSea, which is focused on displaying different NFT collections, the NFT maker from Arcblock is focused on creating these NFT collections that you can later post and see on OpenSea. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not super bullish on NFTs going into this next bull market. However, if we combine this idea of NFTs with the idea of DID spaces, we can eventually see what Arcblock's creator studio is going to look like. I think Arcblock is truly trying to compete with other social media platforms, but inside a Web3 infrastructure instead of being in the Web2 structure. I think the focus will be all on NFTs, decentralization, and verified identity. It's hard to predict exactly the future that AI will lead us to. However, I think projects like this are a great bet on Web3 as a whole, and I think could have massive upside if things play out in the right direction. Now, quickly, I want to highlight the fact that a different cryptocurrency focused on decentralized identity just hit a market cap of $1 billion. This is in fact WorldCoin, which we were talking about last Arcblock video. It has been on an absolute tear to the upside, absolutely going parabolic. However, my stance on this cryptocurrency has not changed. I am not bullish on it. There's only 1.31% of the circulating supply on the total market. And in order to get that decentralized identity attached to your information, you need to give up an iris scan to Sam Altman himself. To me, this project is not decentralized in any shape or form, and while it is going up in price, I personally think that Arcblock is the better pick between the two. I also want to note with that logic that Arcblock can easily 10x and reach the market cap of WorldCoin. I think long term, the price action of Arcblock will perform much better than WorldCoin just due to the insane inflation rate on this, but I did want to highlight the fact that decentralized identity is definitely a thing that we should all be focused on. In fact, OpenAI, which has the same founder as WorldCoin, recently released a text-to-video AI model, and the videos are absolutely insane. While the general public does not have this technology yet, I think once it becomes mainstream, there's going to be an even bigger need for decentralized identity. Arguably, this is why WorldCoin is pumping so hard, and while it's the obvious tie to ChatGPT, OpenAI, and Sora, I personally think Arcblock is being overlooked in that conversation, and personally is where my money is at. Now, I also want to highlight the fact that Filecoin has been absolutely ripping it to the upside as well, up 40% in the past month. However, it's up 20% today alone. Filecoin allows people to store data on a blockchain, very similar to Arcblock's DID spaces. Obviously, DID Spaces just came out, it's brand new, and does not have the name recognition as something like Filecoin. However, we need to note that with similar technology, Filecoin recently hit $3.8 billion. That puts it at number 26 on CoinMarketCap, and Arcblock would have to do a 38x in order to reach the market cap of Filecoin. I'm showing you these examples to highlight the fact that we are still super early into Arcblock. The technology behind this project warrants a project with a market cap over $1 billion, and I personally think it's possible we hit $1 billion in market cap for Arcblock before we see the true euphoric altcoin season. It's hard for me because I don't want to be too bullish on the price targets I give. However, if we look at Arcblock from a completely objective standpoint and compare it to Filecoin, we have to realize that Filecoin hit a market cap of $12 billion. That means Arcblock would over 100x to reach that same market cap. Not only that, but Filecoin hit that market cap last bull market. We always see more and more capital flood into the cryptocurrency space each bull market, and so that $12 billion is only going to become more and more achievable as time goes on. While I'm personally not betting on Arcblock hitting $10 billion in market cap, I do want to highlight that it is a realistic price target. I don't think $10 billion in market cap is out of the cards, and that would put Arcblock's price close to $10. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I really hope you found some value in this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below, or see you on some of the other content around my channel. I hope you all have a great day. Peace out.